Hello everybody, I am Tony. Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, special welcome to you. Today we're going to be getting into some Halloween and fall palettes, and I didn't hold back. I didn't mean to grab as many palettes as I did, but I'm surrounded and I might as well go through them with you. Like, I kind of considered everything when I thought about what is fall and what is Halloween. So we're going to go through fall first. And I didn't pay attention to brands or how many times I used them or anything like that. I just grabbed what I thought fit. So we're going to start out with the Serenity palette by Cosmic Brushes, Cosmic Beauty, whatever it is now. This to me is a really pretty fall palette. It has all these beautiful greens. It has the pops of purple. It has this nice brown. There's this beautiful gold right here. There's this pop of orange and then another pop of brown. It's just perfect. I haven't used this nearly as much as I should have, and I'm kind of embarrassed about that, but it'll get its use. The more that I bring my palettes out to show you guys, the more that I remember how wonderful they are. So the next palette, I didn't even look at it. I just grabbed it. This is the Dirty Martini palette. And this is more than just a green palette. It's a little bit of everything green palette. It's every shade of green you can imagine, kind of, but shrunk down a little bit. Like, there are big green palettes that are much bigger than this by people. And this is like a shrunk down version of that. And I think green fits fall perfect. I know that green usually like screams like spring and growth and all that, but green also screams fall to me. The next one we have is the It's Freaking Bats palette by Betty Jean and Shroud Cosmetics. I know Shroud Cosmetics has been a problematic brand, but I believe that everybody should have a second chance. So if you don't believe in shopping from them ever again, go ahead and don't do that, but I respect them. I've always had no problems with them, and I respect them, and I do believe that they need a second chance. So as long as nothing happens again, I believe that their brand is fine. So I love this palette. It screams fall to me. Like, I love the chartreuse greens. They are just amazing. And this dark purple, it goes with every color in the palette. Every shimmer in the palette, well, even with the chartreuse, like if you did like a Beetlejuice type of look, oh, it'd be amazing. Next up, we have the Avocado Toast palette. And this is another one that has a lot of greens in it, but it also has a lot of browns. You even have a pop of like a mustardy yellow in here. And then you have a lot of light shimmers. This is the perfect palette for fall. Like, I love this like chestnutty brown type of color. Beautiful. I'm not trying to spend that much time on anything because like I have so freaking much. I really didn't mean to do this, but, and these palettes are filthy, but it's because they're used. Like, I use the heck out of my palettes. This is the Wilderness palette. If you didn't know, this is by Beauty Bay. I'm not sure if they still sell this, but this was like a cult classic like 2 years ago. So I had to get it. It's like fall in a palette. And you even have blues, which encompass winter a little bit, but I think that you can use the greens with the blues and make it like, you know, a transition palette. My next one, you can't get anymore. And I try not to do this too much, but I probably have way too many of these in this. This is the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 4. I still have to get the 5, and the 6 just came out. This is sad. I love this palette. I just hate this shade and this shade. I think it's those two, or is it, no, it's the two in the middle, I think. Whatever ones you have to, it's these. You have to mix them with water. I don't like them. But the rest of the palette is freaking awesome. The colors shift with the light. Everything in here screams fall to me. Like if you just look, this orangey color right here, it doesn't look orangey to me, but that's okay. This silver, this purple, this beetly green, and then this really pretty, like almost like money green. They're all perfect for fall. And then you look down here and all 5 of these colors just scream fall. This one, maybe not so much, but the rest of them, I love it. It's an expensive palette, but I think her palettes are totally worth it. This one is a little on the cheaper side. I don't know if they sell this anymore. This is the Michaela palette from Glamlight. This has the blues, the purples, the greens, the browns. It's perfect. It is perfect, and it's not on the expensive side. So if you can still get this, get it. The formulas in here are wonderful. The shimmers are impactful. Like, the mattes blend out well. This is totally worth it for this palette. Like I said, I don't know if it's still available or not. I have the biggest palette in the world to show you guys, and I'm not kidding about that. I have the Moonfall palette by Shroud also. This is a mess because I love it so much. This is perfect for fall. Perfect in every way. This, like, almost like a dirty red. This purple, this like muted grungy green, this teal, the black. Is it black or dark blue? It's dark blue. And then you have the corresponding shimmers to go with the ones in the corners. This is such a beautiful palette, and it makes such easy looks, but you can get more complicated and make it look amazing. So there's that. Up next, we have the Devour palette by Unearthly. I got this last Halloween. This is a perfect fall palette. I don't know about Halloween. Like, I don't think this screams Halloween to me, but fall, yes. The greens and the dark reds. And then these lighter, like, multi and duochromes, they are gorgeous. This is a wonderful palette. I don't know if you can still get it, but if you can, I'd grab it. Like, seriously, this is a great, great launch for them. This is the palette that no one knows. This is a Melt Cosmetics palette. It has a B on it. And when you open it up, it says, "The greatest tree was once a seed who held its ground." It looks like this. It's a beautiful color story. Like I said, it's by Lethal Cosmetics. I might have said Melt Cosmetics. I'm sorry, it's Lethal Cosmetics. And this is a perfect palette for fall. It really is. Like, I love all this. All of it. Everything. The chartreusey colors. Like, I don't know why, but chartreuse just screams fall to me. And then you have all these greens. You have these pops of blue and the pop of yellow. That is yellow, right? No, it's a murky green. So even better. And then you have this wild pop of purple, which goes ultra into Halloween. I grabbed the Nomad Royal Europe palette. And I don't know if all of you guys will agree with me, but the murky tones in here to go along with the jewel tone multi-chromes, I think are beautiful for a fall palette. Really, like, you could do so much with this for fall. And if you have like the right things to go with it, it totally encompasses fall. And that takes me into the next one. This is by Simply Posh. This is Genuine Gems, and this is more gem tones, but this has some multi-chromes and duochromes and stuff in it. And these colors are just beautiful. Now, I think the top ones, more than the bottom mattes, encompass fall a little better because these are a little lighter. They remind me of summer a little bit more, but these remind me of fall. Like all these colors right here, just fall. And the shimmers go perfect hand in hand with them. I love how they do their palettes, how it's the row of each color. And I have nothing bad to say about Simply Posh. I grabbed my Lunar Beauty 12 Days of Lunar palette. I have not used this enough, but this is fall. This is fall. This is perfect for Halloween also. Like, if you want to use this as a Halloween palette, perfect. But I wanted to throw it in the fall pile. It's just gorgeous. And it's wonderful. And I think Manny had the coolest idea when he came up with that. This one is kind of old, and I'm going to use it. And then I'm probably going to get rid of this in my next declutter. If you have this palette, pull it out and use it one last time or two last times or whatever. This is the Impulsive palette by Melt Cosmetics. Everybody hated this because it's like a brick. Look at this thing. It's huge and it's heavy. And it goes in like steps of 3. Like this one's high, this one's mid, this one's low, and the opposite on this side. But this is a perfect fall palette, if you ask me, especially this side of it. And then like these lower colors. But this is a really pretty fall palette. It could totally work for Halloween also. But I really like this palette. I don't have much from Melt because they're so problematic. Because they're not, there's like no consistency. Okay, my last one is the Ace Beauté Classical Paradise. This is fall. I pull this out every fall. I use it every fall. And I'm happy that I have it. Like, I had the original one. I used it so much. Got the newer one. And have been using it every year when fall comes around. I always pull this out. Always, always, always. So this is just so perfect. Let me just do this one more time. Look at this green. It's like the perfect, like, apple farm, like this red, this, like murky yellow. You have this orange, the browns, everything. It's all in here and it's perfect and it's just wonderful. Okay, this is the biggest palette in the world. Can you even see me back here? Okay, I got the biggest palette in the world not knowing it was the biggest palette in the world. Okay, other than the top 2 rows, and I mean the top 2 because of this one, which I'm actually just going to move it because I think it'll fit over on this side. Yeah. Okay. So everything at the bottom, this is my Halloween layout. It's all perfect for Halloween or fall, both of them. Like, I love this layout for that. They're mostly shimmers. I do have a few mattes in here. I didn't have anywhere to put my pink shadows, so I kind of had to leave them in there and just put them at the top. But yeah, I got this thing for $6.99, and it holds like a million freaking shimmers or shadows, not shimmers. But it does hold like a million shimmers. Anyway, I have a ton of different companies in here, so I can't really say what is what because I really don't know. But like, these colors are beautiful here. Let me swatch a little bit. We'll just swatch 2. I'm not going to go crazy. But, here, like, look at that. Ah, the green and the brown, it's just so beautiful. And then that is a white to like a yellowish orange. Let me wipe my fingers off so that I can keep swatching if I so choose to. Okay, I'm going to start with the Halloween stuff now. We're going to start with Chantico Beauty. I got this in a subscription box. I have a couple things in here that I got from subscription boxes, I think. It could be just one or two, but I got this. It is 2 colors. It's purple and orange. Come on now. That's Halloween. And it's freaking beautiful. I am going to swatch this too. You guys have to see this. It is so pretty. Look at that. I mean, like, I hit that spot right there, but look at that purple and then that orange. Just so pretty. Let me get this out of my nails and then off of my fingers. Let me try to get some of this off me. Okay, now I grabbed Halloween palettes, some of them for doing your makeup for Halloween. I grabbed the Nueva Vida palette because of the bright colors that are in here. And you can use this for doing your Halloween makeup. There are such cool special colors in here. There is this color right here. It's like a blue, green, and purple. And then this color right here, which is like blue and purple. And then this green turns purple too. Like, I don't know if I can, maybe in the, no. Oh well, but you guys get the picture. There's darker colors in here. There's all different shades. I mean, it goes all realms. And then you have this beautiful like white shade in here too. So this is perfect for Halloween. You might not think so, but here's that white swatched out. Here is a perfect Halloween palette. And this is just for the holiday, or you could do your makeup with it if it fits. There's a beautiful silver in here, all these purples, there's a black, there's some browns for you. This is a perfect, perfect, perfect dark palette. Love it. Get it out every year at this time for the same exact reason I get the other Ace Beauty palette out. This is the Nightshade palette, and I love this palette. I use it. That's why it looks like this. There's a really special yellow in here that I only have 2 of in my collection, and it's amazing. It can't do it without swatching. Sorry, but you get all these wonderful colors. You get a black, you get a white, you get grays, you get purples, you get the yellows, you get the greens. It is just beautiful. Let me see this. Look at this. It goes to a green. Isn't that beautiful? I do have it in another palette, like not from that company, obviously, but I do have another yellow that goes to green, but it's rare to find that. And this is the Spooked palette from Gourmand Girls, which that last one was from Gourmand Girls. I don't know if I said that. This is a beautiful Halloween palette. This is an all-inclusive Halloween palette. It has everything you could possibly need. And if you look, I hit pan on the pink. I love this pink. The red, the purple, the black, the orange. I mean, everything you could need, it's in here. This like murky, kind of greenish brown. Everything you need is in here. It's just great. And you can make an amazing makeup look for daytime, you can make an amazing look for going to a Halloween party. The next one I actually got in a subscription box too. I got this last October, I believe. This is the Candy Palette from Rasha B Cosmetics. This, I can't remember what the subscription box is, but somebody will tell me in the comments, I'm sure. This is a beautiful Halloween palette. And the background kind of takes away from the colors, but you get the orange and the black. You get this beautiful blue, which why they chose a blue over purple, I don't know, but I love this blue. Like, this came in a freaking, you know what? We're just gonna show you both. Here, we'll show you this one too. This is a really pretty multi-chrome. All right, we're just gonna go at it here. Look at these colors. Like, the orange to brown is so beautiful, and then that green to yellow, oh, stunning. Like, I don't know what Rasha B Cosmetics is doing, but like, I got a couple different palettes from them that I really, really liked. And I should actually look into getting that subscription back. I know that Rasha B Cosmetics is, like, the lady who owns the subscription box that I got. But anyway, let me get going because I still have quite a few. This is the Legend of Ardra. This is a mess because I use it. This is beautiful. And I love these two shades in the middle. I know that people hate these, but I love the random colors they make. And I think it's such an amazing thing to, I'm going to swatch one so you guys can see like what this can look like. But the browns in here and the purples, it's just a beautiful fall palette, and you can use it for Halloween looks just the same. The purple and the orange you could do with a beautiful look, and then add this purple and this orange with it. Stunning. Okay, so let me show you on my finger all the different colors. You see that? And then we're just gonna go like that. Look at that. It starts off as a blue and then goes into a gold. So really, really stunning. Okay, the next one is from Gourmand Girls. Again, sorry, there's so many from her, but they're perfect. Can't help it. This is Peach Perfect. This is peaches and greens. Perfect for fall. Like, oranges, greens, that's fall. Perfectly. I don't have to explain anything else. The next one is the Strange and Unusual palette by Bella Beauty Bar. Now, this thing is the messiest palette I own because it's the most used palette I own. I absolutely love this palette in every way, shape, and form. I have used this for so many looks over the past 2 years. And I will continue to use this palette. I've hit pan on so many shades in here, and I'm just going to keep using it. I thought about trying to rebuy it because I actually use it that much, but I thought about the same thing with an Ensley Rain palette, and I don't know if I can bring myself to do that. They're expensive. Okay, next one is the Stone and Rock palette from Odin's Eye. This is just a really pretty murky green palette, which reminds me of fall in every way. There's some other tones in here. Let me try to get this to flip. Okay, there we go. There's some grays in here. There's some pops of like bright green. There's some golds and some browns, and you have a white and a silver. It's beautiful. And this is really pretty too. Let's see. Just beautiful. Okay. Next up, Halloween by Batty Bean and Shroud. Again, Shroud, same thing. This is an all-encompassing Halloween palette. And whether you want to make yourself a pumpkin or a witch, or you just want to make a beautiful eye look, you can do it with this palette. I've done it. I've actually done it with this palette. I made myself a pumpkin and I made myself a witch. And I do eye looks with this all the time. This time of year, usually I will pull it out randomly. Other times of the year, okay, this is a palette that I have not used. And I hate having palettes that I don't use, but this is the Fairy Chronicles Part 1 from Sugar Drizzle. Look at these glitters. Okay, other than this little bit of seepage right here, like, I'm fine with this palette. I like glitters when glitters are appropriate. And I think glitters are, like, perfectly appropriate during Halloween. And, like, some of these are actually, like, multi-chrome type of glitters. Like this one. Let's see if I can get some without making a total mess. Where are we at? This is a blue and a green mixed together. It's so pretty. And this sticks. I know you guys saw some fall out, but this does stick pretty well. If you use a really good primer, you'll be good to go. This looks blue to me, but it looks green on the screen. That's pretty cool. This is the Fairy Chronicles Part 2, and this is beautiful. Okay, we're gonna swatch. This is a really pretty multi-chrome. So is this. I'm trying not to get my nails in them. All 6 of these are beautiful, but I'm not going to waste your time with all that. Look at these. Can you believe that? Like, look at that blue. It's like glowing. I mean, absolutely stunning. What did I do with my towel? Okay, wipe off. I gotta wipe my hands off because they're covered in swatches. I swore I wasn't going to swatch, but I can't help it. Okay, we're almost done. I'm going to pull up 2 palettes at the same time. One is the Jubilee palette, and the other one is the Fez palette. These are Natasha Denona palettes. I think both of these scream fall. The one was an Easter palette for, like, BoxyCharm or something, but I think this screams fall. I love the yellow. I like this pink. It doesn't come off the way it looks. And then this brown and this blue, beautiful. This dark blue is insane. And then this palette is perfect. I love using this blue with other things, but the other colors in here mix perfectly to make a nice neutral look. We're almost done, I promise. Next up, the Crow palette from Wicked Widow Beauty. This is a mess because I use it all the time. It's beautiful. Like, honestly, I'm going to do one swatch, just one. And this is a wonderful palette. I don't know if they're still doing, like, pre-orders and stuff like that. I don't know if you can see the, probably not. It's, a holochrome, and it is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so let me wipe that off. Now we have 3 palettes left, and then I'm done, I promise. Okay, this one I got out because you can use it to make looks for Halloween. It's a mess because it came with a shade broken and another shade broke after that. So you can use this for such beautiful things. I'm going to swatch 2 of these. and they're both the ones that are broken, of course. But this is perfect for trying to make a look for whatever. Look at these two colors though. Are they not insane? This one goes from like a green to a purple to a black. And then this other one goes from a blue to a pink to like a purple to a white. It's insane. Like, these colors are just wonderful. Wicked Widow does such a good job. I'm sorry if I didn't say Wicked Widow, that Resurrection palette, they did that also. Next up, I'm going to do the Blend Bunny Surge palette. I don't think they have this anymore because of the neons in it, but this is a perfect palette to make a look for Halloween. I think this would be awesome to do something crazy with. I mean, I'm not saying to like waste your palettes and use them for Halloween if you don't want to, but they can be amazing for things like that. So just an FYI. And then one last one, and this is one a lot of you might have and a lot of you might not think of. This is the Cake palette from Glamlight. And this honestly has a lot of fall tones in it. I mean, it's bright, so it obviously looks like summer, but when you look at these oranges, these yellows, the purples, the blues, I mean, this dark red, the pop of green, this brown, this really pretty gold right here. I mean, it's there. It's a little bit bright, but it's there. But you could use this to make looks also. So just keep that in mind. All right, I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. Sorry this was so long. I love you guys a ton. I appreciate each and every one of you, wherever you are, whatever time of day it is. I hope you're having a great one, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Sorry I'm talking so fast, but I want you guys to have a nice day. All right, bye guys.